up, guys? Welcome back to another video with the RX7 and us not knowing how to assemble it. Today we have all of our parts, which I don't know where they are right now.
Well,
all the gaskets and stuff.
No, UPS messed me up.
Okay, I guess UPS screwed up.
They said it should be here yesterday, but still in Arizona. So.
Oh, all right. They're still in Arizona, so we have nothing right now.
Right.
But what we're gonna have to do is assemble this motor a little further. Even though we don't have some of the stuff, I think we do have some things to move on forward though. We can put the clutch on and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, Brandon had the tools for that, so shout out to him. So we can put it on that, ready to go.
We're gonna move this motor from the stand to here so we can kind of get it on a spot where we can
yeah,
actually,
so
like,
right now, yeah, as you see this, right? We can't work on this side due to that's how it holds. So we're gonna get it out so we can. What do we got on this side? Compressor. So we decided to put the compressor on.
AC compressor on the bottom, and then we have the what was it called? Brake reservoir on this side. I believe.
Oh, the power steering.
Yeah, power steering. Yep. Power steering. Yeah.
So the other thing I didn't know, I just went cleaning up the car up there. I found a condenser, right? I don't think it will fit with the setup I got, but I'm going to try it anyway because I should have all the pieces to run AC.
I think this was on the car.
No, it was not on the car. It was in the car. So
it was in the car, but it was
so
on the car.
I think he took it out because in the cooler setup that we got, that setup is just on the way or something. So I think he took it out. So
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think it will fit. That's why he took it out, I think. But I don't know. So, but since we have all the pieces, we're gonna put it on because worst case, we just let the AC compressor just do the belt thing, and you can leave it there, because that's how we ran before anyway. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, the summer here isn't horrible. It's just the humidity.
yeah, it's definitely it's horrible. It's horrible. It's hot.
Pretty bad.
Pretty bad. But you know what?
But the car is small and you can the windows
Yeah,
are huge.
just sweat one day, right? It's alright.
Just sweat the seats, you're good.
Yeah, in the black car, it's definitely gonna be hot. But
It'll be fine. Just open the windows.
just enjoy the car, right?
Right.
But anyway, so because of this side, we need to put back. We're gonna take it out, so that way we can put the power steering compressor and most of the stuff back. Put the clutch. Now that the Brandon got me the tools, we can put the clutch, torque it down, put even the transmission. So the plan, what's gonna happen is we put the engine and trans, lift it, and then go into the engine bay as it is. So we're gonna connect everything together and get ready. So when John, who built the engine for us, gonna come and help me make sure I do everything right when we're ready to start. But this stuff I don't need him to come over because this we can do it, and I don't want him to spend like all day for that. So we're gonna get as much as stuff ready to go.
Yep. And we also can do the top over here with all the fuel lines. I believe it's laying
somewhere,
somewhere. But
then we can even remake this. Definitely not using that stuff.
it's in here.
Yeah.
Just our lines.
Yeah, line. See, it's all kink and then old. I'm definitely not using that.
We already know what happens with kink lines.
Right. Smokes.
Okay.
Especially we running an EV turbo. That's not risky, right?
Were you gonna get a new one or what?
No, definitely not.
I don't know. He asked me today. He was like, "Hey,
No.
do you know what the model of this turbo was?" And
I
I'm
was
like,
going to, but then it's too hard because you gotta get a divided so that go back to turbo, right? You have to kind of get the way that exhaust manifold we have. If you see this, this one is open one too. Like my manifold, which Monty took my manifold right now. He fixing the broken stud for me, but
wait, they put divided thing on even though it's not like a So I don't think that it'll matter too much, will it?
I don't know. Good question, because my exhaust manifold is that.
I want to just rip this thing open real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
If I can.
Yeah.
All right, cut.
Yep.
All right. So I mean, it's a little weird. But
yeah, I don't know how that works honestly. Maybe I should ask somebody. But my exhaust manifold is that style, but the turbo isn't.
Is the actual, what does this pair up to? Like the little right next to that little piece? Or is it? It's like 30 pounds or whatnot.
Yeah, well, that one is at Joe's right now. He's
That's-
fixing the broken stud for me, so.
Oh, all right, okay. So I guess we can't really find out, but
Yeah.
I believe the old one did have like the little rusty
Yeah,
divider in the
he
middle
did.
too.
Well, he actually the old one had the divider,
And
but
he
he cut it,
cut
I
it?
think.
Hmm.
So I don't know what I should do on that. So I'll ask some
I
questions
mean,
to friends on
does it
that.
matter? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Would you
either.
rather have it? Possibly, but
Because all the air will come out of there, right? And then
Yeah.
that will probably on the way like stopping. I don't know.
I mean, it'll just cause less airflow, but in reality, it's just an exhaust part.
As
so-
long as it doesn't leak and then I can drive nicely without losing boost, I'm fine.
Yes.
I do ask question about that though. So yeah, so we got these compressor. It's nasty. Just gotta clean it last time. Like we'll wire brush it real quick and then yeah. So show them the crazy expensive gasket we're talking about. Like here in the
Expensive gasket. Apparently, this is expensive.
yeah that
What
thing.
is it? The exhaust one?
$185 a piece.
$185.
But I didn't even pay for that, but like I saw some website had them for like $185 a piece on that. But if you look at it, it's kind of like heavy duty too, though. But I don't. But
These are the flanges?
yeah, like no, it goes right here. It goes right here. Dun, dun.
Oh, it's for these.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
But remember my old one? Where's my old one? So this one right here is the old one, right? And these are
They were all connected, yeah.
eBay gaskets. So I wanted to go OEM and nice and
I was saying, I thought the holes on these were kind of small, and now that I see this, I think that's a pretty big difference. You take a look at
yeah,
that.
and
You see
that's probably why you see the black part.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's like really small, and then you come over here. Well, I mean, I can take off the tape.
Yeah. But we're gonna leave it now because we don't have the exhaust
I'll
manifold.
just peel it back a little bit.
Yeah,
You can see how much bigger that is. It covers
Yeah.
the whole thing. This one didn't cover too much.
yeah. So we are losing power on that, which I don't care too much about power, but we are losing out a little bit there. And this is a gasket. I just found it on the ground. See, he cut it. Look, he cut the middle. I didn't even cut flush still. Look
The
like
thing is, I'm pretty sure the downpipe on this thing had the divider in the middle, like it was welded.
really.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, you mean the actual manifold?
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
manifold
manifold had the divider.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
manifold had a divider.
No, that's why I bought that gasket. Cause then I just realized about the turbo had no divider.
Yeah, this thing is so cheap. Like, look at the difference between this Vibrant
Yeah.
one and the one, I don't know, this eBay.
Yeah, eBay turbo, like cheap $2
Crazy.
turbo. Yeah, literally burned too, like you can see.
It's not even, well, is this like the
He literally and JB, well, whatever the thing he used, probably knows.
JB welded it? You know
Yeah.
what this looks like? I went to O'Reilly's not too long ago to get some flanges, and then we were working on the Z, and I was complaining how none of them fit on the actual like exhaust, and this is what it looks like. Like it's
Yeah.
misproportional too.
Yeah, guy that bought the eBay turbo, he kind of explained it. He probably went the cheapest option on that part.
Possibly. These are like $1.75
Yeah.
at O'Reilly's.
But we got some work to do today, so we're gonna get going, and then we're gonna try to put as much as possible on the car. So let's get to it.
And just like that, magic. It's on the table.
Yes, sir.
Only took 2 seconds for you guys and 20 minutes for us.
Nah, no, it didn't take 20 minutes. We got it, bro.
No, only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, we are 2024. We got this.
Only thing though, when I believe you put this AC compressor right here on here, I believe it does hang down a little low, so I really don't know how much room we're gonna get out of it. So I think that it does hang a little like below the oil pan maybe. I may be wrong. I may be wrong.
Nah, I hope you're wrong, because then...
I hope I'm wrong too, because then we'd have to lift this thing up.
Yeah.
So,
But the cool thing is, look, graduation.
right?
No more engine sound, baby. It's going in. Woo-hoo.
Once we have the gaskets that are in Arizona.
Right.
Once they're in Arizona, yeah. So this should be pretty easy. All the bolts are already there. That's a complete lie. They're not there. That, just find whatever we got. It's probably in a bag that's unlabeled somewhere. Very bad handwriting by me, yours truly.
I want the book in that.
All right. And this we got what, 7 bolts? So this should just kind of go on. Ooh, I'm at the, oh, right here. I got it. Like this. This is very hard to do with one hand. 1 second. So it actually goes like this. I was wrong, like always. But
Big wrong.
big wrong. This, that does not even touch that. That's probably most likely the AC compressor that touches this one. But we're just gonna have to put these bolts in, and this is weirdly close.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly,
That's how it was. So.
that's how it was. I'm guessing. Oh wow. It's probably backwards. It goes like this, and then it goes like that.
Yeah, something like
it's
that.
like a Y. I forgot. In the previous video, I explained how it actually goes, and I forgot again, but it's okay. Forgetting is normal. As long as you have a general idea where everything goes, we should be okay.
Back to grinding. That's coming on. Oh, awesome.
I mean, if we had a little smaller one, you can kind of get in the corner, but...
I see right here, but
Oh.
I see right there, but brand new, no grease stuff. Awesome.
I mean, there's grease, but it's not
Oh.
crazy.
No more black. At least you see silver now.
But yeah, cleaned up pretty good. Good wire wheel with drill on it.
Let it do its thing, right?
You've seen this trick last episode. It works pretty good.
Right.
So I used to do this thing before I sold my car. Like the intakes on like VQs and stuff like that always love to like kind of corrode.
Yeah.
So like aluminum would kind of, it wouldn't be like this, but it would get all dusty and gross looking, and it would like have like this white like film on top that's like powdery, but it's like hard. So like you would grab this and then like you would put it on top of the actual intake to kind of shine it up, and it would shoot powder everywhere because like, you know, you're taking all the corrosion off. And then after like, you know, doing it for a while, probably for like 30 minutes, the whole thing would be shiny. There'd be powder everywhere, but like you would get the whole thing clean. This guy is using bolts that weren't even on the engine originally because we can't find anything, because that's how it is over here.
This department sucks.
We-
whoever
If you build a motor for you and you see bolts that aren't even supposed to be on there, don't even worry about it. As long as it's on there, right?
Yes, sir.
So these are the little brass replacement ones that we kind of have just laying around. I told this guy we might need like a bolt kit or something eventually for this, because somehow we got this whole motor out with like 4 or 5 bags remaining of bolts. And look at this one. Where is it? This one has 1 bolt in it. Look how big this bag is.
Yeah.
He has 1 bolt in it. So we somehow got this whole motor out with, what, 12 bolts, and that's all we need to remove apparently. So we're gonna just find out what we can do about this, because that's kind of like the last one, and then we can put this compressor on. I don't know the torque specs for it, but honestly, it's on the side of the motor, so tight. So just so you know how the build quality is on this. We put lug nuts on the studs.
That's how John put that actually. Remember, the long one. Because these are hard to find. This nut probably.
Possibly. I don't know. That's the first time I've seen someone use a lug nut to hold their engine together, but it is what it is. Now,
I don't have it, so
well,
gotta do what you gotta do, right?
he's about to run to the other side of the other garage and go find something. Now we're gonna grab that, put that on. Thankfully, we have all the things for that, so we don't have to go through this.
I'm gonna definitely change this too. Like, look how hard that is. That's so hard.
If it's on, it's on.
No.
Don't bother it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's like freaking dry leather. It's that. Well, when this thing starts leaking in the car, I'm gonna be crying.
That looks like a pain in the ass to change. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's why we're gonna do
Like
it now.
this hose looks like it's frozen on there for probably like 30 years.
Yeah, that's why you want to change it now.
Yep.
If it's paining us right now, imagine that stuff like start leaking in the car. No, not gonna be fun. We definitely gonna change that.
All right, so he's gonna change that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I don't
this,
want to, trust me.
I'm gonna put this AC compressor on. So this is what the front of the motor is supposed to look like. Actually, this is the correct way it's supposed to look like. So I had to go back and forth through like some stuff in the past, because I kind of forgot how like the front of this thing goes and all the belts, but it's pretty easy. Most of the stuff is kind of how the end product is supposed to look. We just gotta get new belts, and Yuki's putting this hose because he's saying the old
dry loaded thing is done. Look, it's dry loaded right there. Look, see?
guy was locked in trying to freaking change his hose out. Now he's got this new one.
What's this thing leak? Hopefully it doesn't leak.
No, it shouldn't leak. Just put it on there tight.
Is the plan.
Is the plan. So now what we're gonna do is put the clutch on and do a couple more things that we possibly can do. I need to search up the torque specs for this because I honestly forgot. I would love to say it's the same as the Z at like 15, 16 on each bolt, and then after that, you know, retighten and do it like at 32 foot-pounds, but this engine's smaller and I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be 32 foot-pounds per each screw, so gonna do some research on that one. I have to figure out where this goes. I have no clue. Well, not this. This is a biggie. This is pretty important. Like, this goes, if I can grab it, while dropping a couple other things. So we have to take this off. Most likely I'll try to solve this. We got that going on in the corner over there. Most likely this has to, yeah, we got a fire going on in the corner over there. This has to go on top. Okay, all right, we should probably turn that off. Yeah, this goes on top. This is all the fuel lines and stuff like that. These are the fuel injectors, I believe. Fuel injectors somewhere over here. I have to figure it out. I know where this goes, like these two little bolts, that hooks onto here and it goes across the entire motor, and we're gonna figure out where those hoses go. There's these vacuum hoses right here, those three that I have absolutely no clue where those go. The hosing from here on the fuel rail, no clue where that goes. Yeah, so we have a lot to figure out. This, I don't even know what this is. I see fuel injectors on there. Don't know what that does either, not gonna lie. I see fuel injectors here, so lots of stuff to figure out, lots of stuff to see where things go. Unfortunately, I took out like a lot of video from my computer before we actually did the engine, and then took it out and all that stuff, and I kind of deleted it all just because I thought we didn't really need it. So big mistake on my part. That was also because like I wanted to get storage on my computer too, so now we have no video to work back on. That's great, right? No video to work back on. So now we just had to research and see what the hell, where things go and all that sort of stuff, which is nice. I'll get back to you guys on this one. Probably the clutch is gonna be on and all that stuff, so this is more important than the clutch, to be honest to me, because you're gonna have hoses, you don't know where that hose goes, so we'll see what we can do.
She's dialed.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, torque specs on this is, apparently from what I've been watching, is you do 12 first and then you do up to 20.
Yeah, just like the
probably
G.
18 is fine. So
yeah, just like G, right? You put, yep.
So just, you gotta do a cross, you know, a star pattern like every single other clutch ever made, just to make sure everything's even. But that's pretty much it.
Easy enough.
18.
Down to.
Put that thing on there. 18. Over torque by 8.8, 18.8.
That's a lot.
Oh damn, this thing's moving now.
Hold it, hold it. There you go.
So we figured out where this goes. This goes like this in this orientation. Like these two bolts go here. That connects to that. This fuel injector goes right here too. And this kind of wraps around and goes into this piece. I feel like this hose is like unnecessarily long, but we'll figure that out. Then there's another hose right over here that goes to here. So we got that all figured out, but we're gonna take it off because we need to have these two hooks for the transmission, so when we put it back on. So the transmission's gonna go on, and then when we put this thing in, then we'll worry about this side of the intake and, you know, all the stuff on top of it and the vacuum hoses. There's three things that go off here, and Yuki's like, oh, I don't know which one goes to which. I don't know either, to be honest. You can see that I'm hanging right there, so.
Definitely Mala too, I think though.
I have no clue.
From like returns or blah blah blah.
That,
like,
yeah. So I literally have no clue, so. We'll have to see.
just stays there.
I'm sure John knows where those go, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. Imagine he comes over and he's like, yeah, I don't know where those go, bro. We're gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely one of those is a return and the other thing. So this, I have no clue what that is either, to be honest.
I think these are just probably like a vacuum clog, just like close it, you know?
Those are definitely vacuums, yeah.
Probably like just close it up.
I don't know where that is either. That's might be some small little hoses up there that we don't see. I don't see it here either, so
Yeah.
we'll have to figure that out. The harness is gonna be a pain in the ass, but most of the plugs in the harnesses are like different shapes and sizes, so it's usually not that hard to like mess it up. Apart from the Haltech that has like all the same plugs in it, that's something that you really need to worry about. But yeah.
Alright guys, so we are waiting on the parts at this point. So we are waiting the intake manifold gasket right here to come in. Waiting for Joe to finish the stud part, remove the stud. And I need to do some homework on this, what to do here. Easiest way is buy new turbo with divided one, but money is tight. And I think I should figure out, cause I don't like the way that it's hitting anyway. So if I'm using this turbo, we'll take this off and then get like a pipe, the straight pipe here, and then, you know, maybe.
A straight pipe is turbo.
Yeah, definitely gotta fix all this gasket here and then change all the gasket. So, you know. But I gonna have to find out what I'm gonna do with the turbo first. So I probably should find out in a couple days.
Yeah.
Maybe try out Pulsar, maybe, yeah?
Pulsar?
Yeah.
Does that sound like the move?
I don't know, that's everybody's favorite nowadays, so I don't mind giving it a shot, you know?
So, as far as the motor, this is as far as you kind of came. I put the bag on top of here, so that's just, you know, the bottom part of the intake.
Yep.
Got the clutch on, that probably goes there, I don't know.
We need to figure that
we'll
out.
figure that out. I think this is a
I don't even know what that is. Honestly.
This might be for maybe like something for the boost or something, or some, I don't know, oil pressure gauge. That might be for that. I have no clue. This is some sort of regulator. This other stuff, AC compressor and stuff, this is all attached, all solid. So
I gotta go buy the belts and a couple more gaskets. Waiting for UPS to show up.
Which are supposed to be here on Friday,
Yeah.
but now it's been Sunday.
I can tighten this one, so I will. But anyway, that's it for the day. And once we get more parts, I'm gonna clean up the transmission. We can mount the transmission, and maybe next video or two, we can have John come over and help us put it in. So that's awesome. We're getting there.
Although, we just gotta make sure when we put this thing in, it's good and we do it that same day, because this transmission, the back of this thing is like a click type clutch, so when you put the transmission in, it locks it in so it doesn't move. So that's what this is. And when you have to take the transmission out, you have to grab a flathead that's like wicked long and then pull this ring down on both sides like that, so then the transmission comes out. Because when you use your clutch, the way this one works is that the little fork on the transmission itself pulls this back, and then it pulls that away from the actual plate itself. So that's how this works. So we'll have to, you know, do that in one shot, which is usually pretty easy. I feel like this transmission is lighter than the usual. It's still heavy as hell because they're weak, but
yeah. Oh, it's heavy as hell.
no, it's definitely heavy, but shouldn't be too bad. The pilot bearing on this is an actual bearing, which is kind of cool. Did you notice that?
No.
You didn't notice that?
No.
So I know they call it the pilot bushing, pilot bearing, but this is an actual bearing inside of the thing, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So might make it easier to put in. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we got all done today, so hopefully parts coming in soon, and then we can get this thing in the car. So Thank you everybody for watching today's episode. If you guys like it, like, comment, and share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video.